Welcome back to the Seagulls Mazda 323 channel, and today it's a couple of very small little easy mods to do. I'm going to be doing the sway bar mount bushing and the link bushings and washers to be replaced, so it should be quite easy. This is what we'll be using. So the first step here would be to get your car up onto some pins safely and then removing the wheels. And I think you know what happens next. Now come with me underneath the car and I'll show you all the fun stuff. Here, and also the link pins, bushings as well. So I've gone ahead and given everything a good degrees just to make these come off a little bit easier. Using the WD-40 penetrant, one of my favorites, will make this a little bit easier. And when I put this back on, I'll put a little bit of thread lock on here as well. And also on these ones in here. So 2 nuts in here to get this mount off, steel bracket off, and then we'll get this old, as you can hear it's quite hard and it needs to be replaced. Right, with your link pins detached, as you're pulling it off, you want to lay it out in the order it comes or as it's assembled. This will help you when you replace it to know how it needs to go. But to do this you'll need 12mm socket, and I'm using the crescent here as well. I used this on top and I undid it from the bottom with this. And then when it comes time to undoing the actual mount bracket, you'll need a 14mm, and I started with my big dog and just levered that off and then undid it with the 14 safely with this end. So we've got that sway bar off. We're going to inspect it, clean it, grease it, put the new mounts in, put that all up in there, and then put in the new bushings for the link pin and mount that all in, and then that's done. So here's the sway bar, it's taken out. There it is. It's looking okay. So you just want to clean all of this up. Take note of where this was before you take it off. I just get a little felt pen and put a mark there either side so I know, alright, I'll put the new bushing in. Now I'm using a Superpro bush for this, and it is a 20mm bar. So 20mm bushing to go on. And conveniently for this model it's only 1 nut and a slip-in groove. So you can't get this wrong because it'll only go one way, and that's the 14mm, and the 12mm go onto this end here, onto the link pin. So we'll clean all this up and put it all back in. Now with the sway bar links, bushings are all replaced. It'll look like this. That's the WhiteLine sway bar link bushings and washers in, and the Superpro sway bar mount bushings are also in. And I also gave the sway bar a bit of a fancy paintwork. Once I cleaned it all up, I gave it a grease as well, just up in here, around the mounts, on the inside of the mounts, and on the bar as well. The whole way along, all done. Alright. Thanks for watching, and we'll move on to the next modification now, which is going to be braided brake lines. Wowee!